Sky emoja mpa. Emoja mpa. Victor Atrase. Meneno Everson Komono as Mama Nakwaba officially. Vic.
Siji.
Bibi Aboko.
Nyami Adom.
Afisha Panso.
Afen committee. Mujidi se onwe.
We are ready. We are just crowd to say ye beti wo na fei. Isi kasem. Afen no ahase foforo. Victor. Sika. Enyame na mebe ka kire wo a wo disika ho adwuma se e wo kwan abefa so disika no adi dwuma no na benya ho mfa so. Ena dia no pese me bi ja ma be 15 minutes. Na ni awa wo de man fa sika sem ho no. Wo de fa man. Ewia na me wasembisa bi wo ha ana wo koso kra no asembisa bi wo ha metimi ede abana fe wi a ye be phone lines no na man phone so point ben e be fa so atoto esikasem yi afie yi mu ebi a afie twa mu be di BBC mani so ana be di sikasem toto BBC mani so enka by December 2021 na nka me new account mu kra no na me obeye say on account mu ana na bia sika ana investment bi amaye no na nka matimi aduru say enso sika ne ba me hu say likifa na investment no ho na me ho hwe mama njama because I myself I'm ready.
CJ medase pa Didi kind I would like to say good morning to your listeners. It's here for na ye be chom ne amomo machi anope the past year this ankomo we enne January I think say December no me kasa bebre e other radio stations and TV so na ye sua said e December and I say Brunyam Breno yen spend this ka bebre na January ye honchi na mpimpi no aya na so udi nkomo December ana emboa esan say sikasem no it can happen overnight. Unti me mfa da ba ko pe enye. O so ma homre nti se opese o sikasem ekoye ma o December. O se o sha se January. Se opese o ye bibi ana se opese o ye otu anamon bia o so o sha se ntem. Nti January na no wa sha se na wa ma o de woni so ade hunu a opese o ye opese odi hu djuma nyina eye the opposite would do Jumana na wama na ba.
You phone free way.
My main free on them say hygiene. Clients be a free and pay.
Every son of Amaton can
what me can be already on power. Yes, say you have a conversation in January.
Okay.
If you say Osha Santa Ma, know what may ye. So cast all train December, no I enter 2 year for Brunya and Emboa. And see the medical can say I'm happy that we are having this conversation.
Thank you.
In January.
Thank you.
And see quickly, our work listeners, or I'll walk you through about 7 steps. You be share about 7 ways I bet me at 2 years ye.
Okay.
Man I bet my manage your finances here. I'm
7 steps.
7.
But also 7 steps.
7.
Get ready with your pen and paper.
7. So there said they be raining to a bit me a cover as much as we can and okay. The Edikine so person manage sika you say manage sika same year the Edikine party to I won't pay say also set investment or savings objectives. Number 1, set investment or savings objectives. Didn't make us say so person who discussem esi when so and also person watch bia now only objective only botaya and mpimpi ayedin esan say only baby awoko you don't know where you want to get to you know say boso maybe now intimi answer bia and how esan say botaya bia anim na so odi esi when so say maybe say I want to get 100,000 in 5 years I want to get 200,000 in 3 years I want to get 10,000 by December unim say botaya ewo ni so. And so you break it down on a monthly basis. Bosumi biano me the 500 cedis air to baby. Bosumi biano me the 300 cedis air to baby. Depending on what hodi. More clients or maba me I'll say I want to achieve 1 million in 5 years. And then we'll do the calculation for them and then they know exactly how much they have to put away. They say they also made to Bosumi bia and I say every quarter. More clients or weekly because of ejuma or a businessman and see he's able to put away money on a weekly basis towards a certain goal. Say one for botaya and see when this one, and then I discipline no a den kaka.
I was coming to that. It involves a lot of discipline.
A
lot of discipline.
Me I'm my investment over 11 years, and so still putting money away on a monthly basis. There are some months and you may be say, but during the points, good. Discipline, you can manage it.
Okay.
And the kind pan say for set an objective. Set a bear obey me. I show so no it's made this so. As I say, objective no, you are falling shorter. You would want to catch up because a year butaya out there so. There are some people was setting up objective. Bosumen went to Mikrana, Bosumen Tosono, or bet double up, said a bear, or bet me meeting the objective by a certain set period. My for a bit point where you go on retirement. So you may want to plan for retirement. You're rented dying. It will get to a point where you want to own your house. So you may want to plan for owning a house. It won't happen, it won't just happen. Make can't simply say, yeah, part of the world. Most of the time we plan for nothing but we hope for everything. We plan for nothing but we hope for everything. You need a baby so. Next one plan here any so one baby hon shishaya and for one into some can be Debbie I mean I say Victor and one I'm saying between and one so one baby hon shishaya men any that's what say men sabe can be Debbie Yan sabe can be ano any why you any there why you hon shishaya say the boy Brian they are sana yechna away. It's mommy move you on to the second point. Because of feminism, let me move on to the second point. Okay. Point number 2. Check your spending habits. Into brackets, avoid lifestyle inflation. Check your spending habits. Avoid lifestyle inflation. In Pimpi, I am a catcher and say men can expenses. Me obi the word expenses every me vocabulary mo. Adentia. So ka expenses are na impimpi na eye wo say beyond your control and new same. As expenses no ewo outside your control. Where there x there di mu bia na impimpi na eye wo say you don't have control over it. Typical example, ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend. Eye also we free so you don't have control. I don't like using the word expenses. X. I don't like using expenses. Men pay you see. Esan say a manager say only so control. Instead of expenses no, I am my spending. Me who say me na me spending. Say the bear me who say me also control. I have control over what I spend and what I do not spend my money on. So once me and check what expenses are, the piano you'll be running a rat race.
And tonight it's important we have control over our spending. Over our spending.
Yes, we have to have control over our spending. When you controller, na bibia ya your friend lifestyle inflation lifestyle inflation and they say remember a typical example. When I started working, na me service many years back. Na me your accounts office into na me hu obia wo dwuma mo obia me hu obia salary. Na mpanyimfo bi asemi ameka check akra. Na mpanyimfo bi wom na omo salary around 5,000 and 6,000. It's me hu 5,000 6,000 those days. Make say me pa dey say to make 5,000 6,000 bia. And em say kositu mu kra na me nyepe. Sa na make
5,000 Ghana cedis.
5,000 acho. Asemi ameka is over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was I think it was big money then because na mpanyimfo no.
And so na me no to hey. 5,000 Ghana cedis.
And there's a reason for that. Now me say, me did 5,000 6,000 bia because it's mu krampo enemy enyepe. If you say after them who say I've arrived. After them so me GP I am do papa.
Yeah.
But when you start earning that kind of money and you don't have control over your spending, what happens is something I call lifestyle inflation. I say hi ebi na odi lunch mama na ase ho no. Nenso usika sem no course ra na was say dream ho moving pick. Kempinski.
Now, that delivery near
bro. Yeah. So then your lifestyle changes. You are driving a Toyota Corolla, full engine capacity 1.8, perfect for a young man. All of a sudden, you start earning good money, and then you are thinking of a V6, a V8, Ebama will fall also full line on your expenditure no akosro. Nti wo say afi de o sika sem kosro nanso said they was spending no anyini abeto no. Nti de bia no there's no room for you to save. There's no room for you to invest. Nti de bia na o sika onya ene de wodi no eyepe. De bia they are chasing after each other. Another example, my uncle back those times, not your auditor, not be auditor your firm. No. Anna, the year after our mobile, or firm so when you're Juma for into own buy a hobby. I'm so okay, and then yes, a Juma Ben on so, or your company be a fan. And they were paying him good money, I think around 18,000 cedis a month at a time.
Wow.
That was good money. 6 months down the line, I was talking to this guy, and I'll catch him and say, Charlie Victor, is it me who's so? And I'm saying, say. Do you know what happened? All of a sudden, it tastes bad as a son. And see, open down or cantonment.
Gobernor, no, didn't dibium.
To walk high levels, the sense, and the colleagues now, or more oil industry, not channel. Or so no me pay, Amunia or down or cantonments near the. It's also pay down or cantonments. It's a quadrant mortgage, kaka. It's Bosubia and yet tiscanning in a nakaketuebi, and or to them more cantonments. And lifestyle inflation, let's watch it. Check your spending. Baby Kitwebia, you have no idea how much it can be in a number of years. Say 10 cities, 50 cities, crown bit me saving from your expenditure. Watch duplications, and you might be who duplicate or babum or DSTV, also on Netflix. You are paying for the DSTV, you are also paying for your Netflix account. They are all entertainment. So you may want to juggle and see, say, Sanyama meaning I'm here at this point in my life. Can I afford it? If I can afford one, let me pay for one. Say DSTV that made you say I'll choose DSTV over the Netflix. Say Netflix. So don't duplicate certain things in your life. All right, so number 2, check your spending. Avoid lifestyle inflation.
Spending habits.
Yes, avoid lifestyle inflation.
The first one.
First one is set investment objective.
Okay, yanko number 3.
Number 3, automate your savings. Automate your savings. Pay yourself first. I said, you can't discipline one same or the first point. And Pempi said, Sikana, a bound same year. I know we at the quarter baby, I know Eddie. And see, what I advise most of my clients to do, and they say, automate your savings. Remember, Sikana and Becca Sakra. In Pempi, you know, what doesn't come to you, you learn to live without. The Amber Council, what's me Bob Brow without it. And you know, automate it. So, what sets your objectives? Now, let me say 100 cities, I may, making me achieving my goal. Set up standing order. Direct debit. Remember, you can make account sample. Yet, you is net ya and can say, CG, you. Account sample. Taxes, over pay slip, no taxes. The about 7 now, the Bobra.
Yeah.
The Biana make us say, so because you loan or because you loan or banker. Bank no, almost can make accounts and what you loan. Would scan a tower account in my bank, not Neko.
That's what you mean by automate. It is cano am account sacrano na yatete.
What's a upstanding order? Echo. Said
why insurance policies be near there, you know, treasury.
M accounts automated. So many manual say I bet to accounting. One now could use cano or Nantiaco Bank for their EDC. And I say okay investment. And in pimp, you know, when I'm quiet so now call bit me back. Now after their plans in your assessor. And it's on pay on what's there. Automate your savings and pay yourself first. We're 2 points in one.
Pay yourself first.
Debiano, ye pay, and I say, ye money in your emphasis. Yet your obiaka, I just say, it's your so already there, with your landlady car. Okay, with your baba, what's your babaka, what's your MTN car, what's your Vodafone car, what's your gas, auto prepaid, and my auto Brazilian hair. Or turn an iPhone. It's what's your obiaka. Nanso nipa no ye adwuma no. Ye wono. What do you say what's your honka?
But it's because if you say, okay, me and I to gas, me and I to prepaid, me and I say me yimiti, me and I say me try my school fees, I say me try rent, I say me to groceries na dey go fie. It's my area.
It's akawo.
Kwa me na say me am fa so na me dey me try me anka say me honka.
Esan say dachi oho. Into no ubusa ho say utu your nyina no. What is going to happen to your future? What especially retirement?
Okay, to me ho kan tua no watchnanti.
Also what bibi to say we dey me dachi.
Any sika make so 5,000 wey there, and the so made it to me when I so made a fakro.
Debbie. Say, Sisi Udachi. It's answer retirement to who.
Okay.
Everybody will go on retirement. What I know Busan who say, what kind of retirement do you want? Do you want the one you have planned for, or you want the one that will show up? Retirement be na ope. They were planning and I pay and I said the baby biano open is the biano pay yourself first. Ubit me isusa rule the 70-20-10 rule. The 70-20-10 rule. And they say the 70% of your income, all your income, skebi about sebian, or the ball hobra, or the tutia or bills, or the tutia be 70% of your income. Now the 20% no et your hoka. 20 na 100% no for no etua hoka na 10% no so kwa sorry a between the two tithes so on kwa sorry na so on the tithes in there between the boa the society or you give back to society because ni na ho here you can use the 70-20-10 rule in this particular case. So point number 3, automate your savings and pay yourself first. Point number 4, and then the COVID abeshemo kinapa and pimpi na mekana enkofo ne menyadwe. But point number 4, and they say, set up an emergency fund. Set up an emergency fund. Emergency fund, typically, research HSA, nipe biana se ankra biano, you should have about 3 to 6 months expense cover. 3 to 6 months expense cover. And they say, also what savings and as investment are, say, sikabia amount sa, ubet meet your expenses for 3 to 6 months. And a emergency fund. And you have to have a planner. This one kakran said BBC covered by a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of my clients had their salaries halved. A bit more, they were paid 30% of their salaries. So you ask yourself, there's only emergency fund at that point obeying. They say a 3 to 6 months and say in PayP when you are looking for a new job or you are looking to set up a new business, it will take between about 3 to 6 months for you to get one or for you to start seeing money. And today biano fasikani bito nkakran said beya you can have an emergency fund, you can have a buffer that will hold you up. This here do say point number 5.
Yeah.
Point number 5. Pay off debt. Pay to
what the culture.
And that's to say ubetimi pa nobody can do without it. And I say impimpi ana untimi enjoy besiabo. Nanso so betimi a member besia. The entire make us a pay off debt and I say try to avoid debt and I say so besia it affects your disposable income. Sikana ebeka onsa no e affect no. Esan say the obo besia free no ho no bosu bibia no obegene die.
Yeah.
So ogia sikana ebeka onsa no eswati. Until you are left with smaller or a little less money to invest with. Until so betimia, men bobesia. Don't borrow to finance flashy things. Obia bobesia no da koto TV. Obia bobesia da koto shoe. Ene ebi bobesia credit to iPhone. I mean, emfa impuntu bia emfa bampacho. Hey, I mean, let me choose my words carefully.
Oh, Victor. Now, Bobby said, "Go to iPhone."
And amazingly, about 3 years ago, there was this lady in my church. Offer me one Saturday morning. Say, me pacho, a student, no, or Legon. So, pacho pana, or 2,000 cedis. So, go to new phone. Na opekaka asoso e dey atọ the new iPhone na no owo 2,000 they say me aboa no dey aka na am say baba you have 2,000 20 million 2,000
yes
it's osade bi soso answer what
phone back
that is because or a certain brand so ko drums say here 2,000 and near cry 2,000 benya phone papa camera wom bibia
they take call pictures na dey bibia
school ni
research bibia will note document
then so or a certain idea says iPhone and that was amazing and say because of sanya marketing kitchen say preferences the societal pressure and this sanya man into no and then for a bob besia bia and this omobo then so you forget say so nya bob besia pay your disposable income sika e be count sana eswati. If you have debt, if you have so the car try need to free ho ana so beba bosia so adwen ho yi pa say bosia mi boy ehun hia e de mpuntu beba ma brabom ansa na wabo if you say onya ko bosia pe your disposable income reduces.
But I am sure bosia no mienu ho say me kwaje bosia o bank na and depending on my level and I scam here and I make obo bosia wo obi a me no so Chalevik mame 5,000 bi na mame be 3 months na ma bitua e the amount me kobo bank bosia na me ji oni pa o mienu at saying what because obi o I say wa bonitim po say oba kwaje bank loan
bosia de obo bosia bia you have to look at the terms. Interest rate na it was on the ASing. Into any the deciding factor. So when you be saying na I am a church idea on setting up a business, entrepreneurship. Is the be make say setting up business your first point of call in terms of money, capital, your friends and family. That should be your first point of call. It's answer in pimp, friends and family, or Bob Bessia, and at times flexible. A chance say Oboko Bank. Because what me konya down for be also 5,000 3 months main joshi but make sure say after 3 months all the 5,000 beba o family o papa bet make say the 10,000 1% 2% but make sure say scanner all the beba then so bank on cash asem show
okay
bank will give you the going rate so interest rate 18%. That's what the bank will give you and now the better so amount enti so be nya wa down for and I say ebusuani bi obetima ba obesia obedi ohuni e dey ne sika command the bank.
It's important because it ends up in
extremely
conflict.
Important.
Extremely important. You know.
And people lose valuable friendship because of say when didn't yeah. Down for be and that you know. Now 5,000, 2,000 now for the and same be. But the bottom line is loan biano. Do your research and then see the terms. Because me home for pa makoji loan or 5 conformity some 5% a month. Say be oba EcoBank na EcoBank say 18%. I say 18% also do obiso 5% a month. But if you say 5% a month into 5 times 12 I say 60.
Yeah.
The 60% annually, which is ridiculous. It was so do. Now so say 5% 90 we no shame. Now for the adane all besia untimintia. Na dan SMP. Into loan there obeja but read all the terms and conditions. Let's say the audio who kwakushim no obetimi anasa ontimia. Right.
Okay. So you're from pay off debts. You're calling.
Point number 6. Create a personal budget. Create a personal budget. Enche be mature article be in the Business and Financial Times. And in the title personal budgeting or inshallah. Personal budgeting or inshallah. In Pimpi, your boy brana, your bono with quote on quote inshallah. Say nyambe. And there's no
BBA fine.
Exactly, BBA fine. Satem BBF na the name be fine. And so and say you can be brain. You need careful planning. And points are making na no. E bedi mu pa. It is our personal budget. And yes start a fee. Companies to say Joy, Adom, Multimedia is EcoBank is all the big companies, they have a budget in place. I feel say almost I say dream how much are we going to spend this year? How much are we going to bring in? So they look at all that and they know whether they are going to make a profit or they are going to make a loss. I didn't know EcoBank I didn't know Multimedia now individual now Multimedia. Individual now EcoBank. I didn't know only be.
Yeah.
Say enya ankomunye. So budgeting is very very important. Budgeting and say dear so nim hwe kra na calculate where your income. Sika ba won sem nyina e bia wo ye adwuma yitu aka bosome e bia wo ye nyuma marketing kiti won chenchen. Sika na onya won chenchen nya fa kabom na fa hyesro fa to sro. Na wo ya wakeka sika wo spending na sika wo de ko ma efie o ma me de odi e ofie bibia kabom na fa no hyase. Wo ya figure now de hyase no. Ti free figure na hyesro nim. Wo ti free ma enyuma miensa na besi. Either say obenya profit. And I say ubenya loss. And I say ube break even. By na zero. Say o make loss problem. Obusa on say, hey, any me magician na how am I surviving? Because kana minya no, any de midi no, and match it.
Yeah.
Me boka as a company because you are planning, so you are more like a company. It's I'm making a loss. I have a budget deficit. And see, so unya budget deficit, then you ask yourself, how do I bridge the gap? And you might mean a bit my either say obe check or spending. No I so bit me be a free man. Na say obe say obet me upgrade on say be ya income level no ebe kosro. Enye de bia na obet me atete scanner spending no. Enye de bia na obet me aka say me jai spending. Because expenditure bi wo ho a wo free man enye yi. Bills bi wo ho a wo free man enye yi. And so when me ho pa na say still na scanning so a. No obu say okay, what can I do to get more money? Can I maybe I'll have to go to school, upgrade myself, or pick up a second job, pick up a side gig. No, obusa on sa money na say be ya obetimi ayewe. Say oye o budget so na onya profiter. No obusa on say okay, sika na aka e chiri na e wo hefa. Can I see it in an investment? Can I see it in a savings account? Say me who savings account what it means is say I'm not being diligent or I'm not being prudent. Me first can see because me sha sika eba me nsem so change dem spend. Na so still na me sika bi ada ho. Adentia.
Just can akwan.
Akwan. Me de bi os me de me ho be am sika fa o na me se da bi. Unim be bi os sika fa pa. Tena se fa pen ne paper na trotro. Obehu be bi os sika ne fa. Unim go for be breeding come. That's what they say. Me sika me ho be bi afa o. I say emotia e she wallet du mo. Da bi. Motia be in wallet him. It's because we are not deliberate. Yen sheda say ye boy bra, ye boy home bra. I say ye try say magic we see ni nyeska be there. So this cafe be breeding come and I have a lot of very wealthy clients. They are very very particular. Omo sheda say omusika no omusi or the pen ne paper etu le bia. Say the be ya onim at every point in time bia onim sika dodo. Onim be bia akọ. And when you talk to some of them, you'll be amazed. Sika kiti pan ni die no na e won wa. Say, na o sika be kito we nso e. There be esan say onim ni sika dodo. Nti yem say ho say this 2022 no, are we going to go through it without a budget or we want a budget? If you want a budget na say anything bebree, and there are a lot of apps on Play Store.
Avoiding overspending. Victor. My budget, even in politics, I buy maybe I buy it to make the budget better, and so become so I overspending.
Yeah.
As an individual, how do I avoid overspending?
Exactly. It's a very good question. But why on your budget you won't even know so overspending. What I say? Okay. So why your budget no? Then you are clear. Say, then I am overspending. Scan I me say no, they may spend no, and match it. I'm spending more than I'm getting. Then you ask yourself, then you look at the lines, individual lines. What am I spending on? This kind of an echo. What am I buying? Am I buying too much data? Am I buying too much credit? Am I buying too much fuel? Me my budget now. I realized that fuel was the biggest item on my line. It's a na me ko baby ni say me ko na me ko Kumasi 2 times. Me ko Kumasi buy 2 times. So me share no fuel was the biggest item on my budget line. So oje sa nyuma nya na ohun okay, then I need to cut down on certain things. Ebia Friday and you may PP no I say me so
enra na mene kosu na last resource person.
Okay.
And then I make a challenge come be madam for media and 3 days. Look I say so check back in 2021 who say sitting boys sitting and kwano every nisika pa because at a sitting one spend the crown bear 150-200 Ghana cedis.
So then you look at the frequency. It be all in 10 times. It be all in 20 times. Now one multiply. Then you say that's a lot of money. Into ocean now. Say we cry me if you my how margin me breathe. And you know if you my how margin day. No year film. Tia. No year film. Budget I make one say me again. And I like using my personal examples because it becomes more practical. Now more ayon Kobe. Na menene paying we're very close. Anna minim the salary level. He was at the time not or any about 3 times my salary at the time. One Friday in May Oba Kumasi Saturday na me Kumasi no or one kind. Oba Kumasi be ejuma bi. And my friend and say Munia Charlie Friday the entrance here. So okay but when maybe my exceeding my budget for entertainment. In the pianas obetua dia meko. But yes, I Jaime na me hotel. And that's where I learned budgeting from. That's about 11 years ago. And I was shocked. Say, no minimum say you earn about 3 times my salary. I didn't any budget. So there be no on your massa. Be or ye or budget. And every month be or budget for entertainment. DSTV, APA, BBA. It is a asa. On this amount.
As at the point I want to make us no XCD.
Why XCD? This a meeting me pay na me tua dia. And that's how they are just better hotels are.
Okay.
So it gives you a fair idea of how detailed some people are. A bit more on the pen and paper to be beyond. Oh, your budget in my article, me try said normally, so your budget I go for and say, oh, yeah, pepe, Debbie. Budgeting is different from being pepe. Or be a budget and chess or a pepe, a chess or to turn in your ma. A chess onim say, me financial level in ye, into when I meet my way mean to me. There's nothing miserly about that. Esan say yem pese ye beti en hwase anase yem pese be hu bebe ye won ntina obi ye budget na e stream my. But there's anka be there's nothing wrong with having a budget. Say be one kasa obeti ma dia tum say oh okay me level ni into no say me the next level there I will say me hu.
I say me hu ni na fe.
I say me hu na me increase my income level and I say me increase my savings say the be ya me nya enough capital. It's Mr. Point number 6. Create a personal budget. Very, very important. Final point. Now, you be phone lines and I say you take questions. Final point. I say, obema when you call or budget no one be bia. So schedule regular progress reports. Make regular progress reports. So that you know say, but I am receiving this from the beginning. Me budget, me lifestyle inflation I may check it ni no edimu anase endimu. So join sa so chia say nyoma e touch ma you know. Inti ma woni nko ho make sure you are making progress. So ma 5 years say we do $1 million. After a year, but I say me do hin. Am I on course? Do I need to change something? Can I achieve the goal in 5 years? So ma ho say me be 1 bedroom. Me plan say me worry in 2 years. So obviously I cannot bring my wife and my family into a 1 bedroom. I want a 3 bedroom or a 2 bedroom. Am I on course to be able to pay up the rent for that 2 bedroom in 2 years? And to make sure say you are making you are keeping your eyes on the ball. Mpimpi ye financial plan and I say ye budgeter ni akoda. But one for one more ni ankoswa. Who say you are making progress and I say you are not making progress.
Okay. All right. Already I'm getting loads of messages and comments on Facebook. Nicholas Nengsen says, CJ, come on, Abrantia no near Chuchano, many aja hompa. A yepa says, I'm Kumoyasi, a fear, Busumi Dika, a baby moving on pa. And I'll say, what payment number? Nicholas, made a number number 2 Jawai, answer my sorry. Yeah, affiliate stations are one more. Afa sa jumedi ma minchia Kofi Enimirenchi. We are live on Vision FM was Safi Debiso. Vision FM was Safi Debiso. Kofi Enimirenchi woni eti for mutia of Vision FM sunyina no echichiamo. Zero 0302216561 0302216562. On the info calls no. And once in Bisabia Victor Tando Awaha. Yes, Nadia. Reboot your live 2022 series. And and yeah, managing your finances. Managing your finances. Usikasem afie mkwa befa so atoto. William Odamite, I missed the first rule. Can it be repeated? The first one, Victor Okan wants to set investment objectives. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Set investment objectives. And William Odamite, the first one is to set investment objectives. Willie? Whitney Antechua, good morning. Job Ankra, or say I love this. Thank you very much, Job. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, CJ.
Where about you, Winnie?
Where Wawa down for Obibini Bakope.
Into Obibini.
The Mama Rico so. Study a masha seen there. Yea, about why you. Now, CJ, there may pass me bisa a branch and a say. Once a near may be saying, so what you went from one. Now for foreigners so they say we need for bonnet. No, by on one.
It's a very good question.
It's a very good question.
Victor.
It's
a very good question.
I mean, we are social.
What discipline on fain to person chun free near maybe hono. Because 2021 year no fair about 2022 there. Why are you say?
A very, very good question. Very genuine. We are social beings. Then some Debiana make us say okwa hu here mo ana mpimpi you are on your own aka won ko a nti ubusa hu say okay me di me nam fo echi na me kose misika na me da che basa hwan na be so me so you ask yourself all those questions. You may lose one or two friends, but the oto ase and I said you nim the oye no obeto ase and then sometimes you also have to carry them along. So ye bibia a wo hwe na ebo na wo hwe na obi ye wadan fo pa na when it ya so was iska also was me training down and say oh minia say na me you say cramp me yeah 6 months and say na manya to ho say the be ya on so na adwen e betima train adwen akosi so because empempin so ho ya ana edi if you say oh number 4 they'll be calling you and all that. And so if you are going on a journey, you can also introduce your friends on that particular journey, especially if you know say journey a good journey. Wait me do
Okay. Bismarck Connie or say CJ, please, I missed some of the point. Can you quickly repeat them? Okay. And Victor Feseminyano, correct. The first one is set investment objectives. Correct. Check your spending habits. Lifestyle inflation is very important. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Yeah. And then the third one, automate your spendings.
It automates your savings. Your
savings, yeah. Pay yourself first. You mentioned.
That's correct.
You talked about the 70-20-10 rule. Yeah. And I say set an emergency fund.
Yeah.
Now pay off debts. Create a personal budget.
Yes.
That's number 6. And then number 7, schedule regular progress report.
Yes. That is correct.
Hello, good morning.
CJ, I'm here to drink anopay.
And count also.
Mama Fisher Point.
I think comment to we didn't even
Obama Mesumus.
Yes, you.
A branch not. I remember about or tree. Ya drink it in the so. Like it a comma ya eat you put them an anopay. You overspending no. Moment shell could be necessary maybe in CJ. CJ, the poor branch and about CJ, later part of last year. We said target man we say no taxi back by the end of the year Yamia 2022 ending na menya bakwa account na IMB. Unfortunately no me cannot ever come as akra it me overspend the but we need to afie simuno me need say ebe ko say that a branch and can make 2 minimum SE na mahwe say ne okano me ko ne sa paper me
we are live on Radio Rainbow, Dwaboso, Radio Rainbow. Dwaboso. Inti Mamintia, Alaska Joe Jr. And a T4 Mutie Radio Rainbow. So Anna Payne and Bibia Afishapa. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, CJ.
Your first and a friend.
A friend, Amos Tema
into.
I mean, some of our words, media, but they are brave. Now, maybe a young you tell me 950 cities a month. We will get 2 university and our 2 primary. And see, then, yes, and say, because I'm a pay crime, my investments in the work. If we even have their good time and nearby or invest fees.
Victor,
Mr. Dokai, no, I'll say, income, 950 a month.
Yes.
Or Matu, I think the money for Munya school, more or less.
Yeah.
I've gotten this feedback a number of times, especially when I speak at places. And there are some salary levels there's very little you can do in terms of putting money away. It did be the other can say, okay, so we are sharing income. The eba and the share the air quality. It's a day bit me am I increase your income level. Because some income level we have to be honest with ourselves. Or say a kind of creature who say you can do very little with it. It's the only way out no. Say you bit me upgrade your home and I say you bit me I do pempen so your income level no be increase. So income level na increase I na dey be an acquire hand to mouth more or less. It's the meet my catcher a branch of phrase and say let's if he can engage me on the side, let's look at how best we can increase the income level. Say the beya obet me meeting the expenses and any excesses at the IA investment.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, CJ.
Matumani.
But your Unakumania will have left the enjoy. I mind you.
Into
CJ Yanku Shamoniana say, Bo Allah say. Young man now, I was for education. Coupon Shan, your pump pipe and your money next year by this time. No, I said, yeah, no, yet better young coupon come for quasi.
Amen. Into. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, CJ.
Your friend, Anaka, friend.
Your friend, I felt come a Western of the
okay, yeah, we into it.
Yo, where the CJ, my bomb about so far, an inch from Monday, betting time, Rodi Mayano. Now, my ball opening mono so abaso. A baboy, Mabuno, I may answer to near Brabon, yes, my credit. The CJ Kaka, Mr. Man, said, we put the mother my copying to the year in Kababu, I can do young people cry.
That's a young Connie say,
aha, no more why not this year to buy and to come on Babel. This is your best demo. The Damasita near my pa.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Your first Anaka, friend.
But I'm a free in some.
Albert. And someone.
Yeah.
Ain't you?
Okay, it's not the part. My boss. See a patrol. Kilo back. Oh, now make give you no. Now make you no. I have long time. And lockdown, I hear coffee. You coffee by no. Almost you coffee and giant. I feel back to my son. Almost mean from HSA. We made him. I made a house. I did it's just tell I was a it is the question is
Victor Otenatebisano say no year Juma and waji loan and Chibiana COVID no a buy and the Juma 7 by Basa may in the Kura. You see a bank and also so Ikura Ntumemwa or more air channel. How does he explain to the bank? Say, I'm telling you, loan and to be a woman. But it's here, no, Mona, we are my bank. Victor,
it's a very difficult one. In Pimpy, anytime make us OG loan, make sure you read the terms and agreements. In Pimpy, you know, and as a OG loan, the only time a bank, no, a bear writing loan off, and I say, I say, in case of death, and I say disability. But you see, an only disabled no day. Ana a bad day say bank never say scan the amount of fat. It's a scan any bank nedia. Scan a young individuals, yeah, it's here, is a to bank. And ye be at the amount say fire juma and I say fa bon bra enti say a cobat sana ayana a hard drink kakra so the bank will explore all avenues to be able to recover their money and I say quite be on me for some majors can be they will take it because one you are not dead and we don't pray that you die and then two you are not disabled and we don't pray you are disabled so one who they will expect you to find a new job to be able to pay them probably what they'll meet my and say I'll be on my a few months repayment relief say 3 months many repayment then so scan they will take it on magic and a hard dream but
hello good morning hello yeah if you're saying
I'm actually let me get this question
what's the name
this question concerning me bank
and to one original fee
but
yeah that's it why
hello DJ
yeah hello
okay chapa
I'm coming to you first and I got free
na so motakwa no na boy say anka happy birthday me share say the body we chata kwa phone DJ e o buy a hard galam say me o jilo me blada bi or the toy excavator the toy land na am say biase isi anu me blada on dafi no ni soksi bia o di tua isi am na me boni kakranka isi e ba ni sia den obey
the be answer also tia busian say busian the obo dia
Victor the man for back on count then you command it to hello good morning
CJ
the first and I got friend
yeah prince be make us free gabo so
Angel Prince
yeah boss my mom abaso ni juma pa amodi but I believe that o sha me boss no o ti wona abaso o cheche ni e mu yi but o ba you look at
hello
investment set the investment Ghana why am the first to set investment CJ na ya idea and spending habit so idea Ghanaians na kata no your spending habit no ya idea higher
okay yeah that's it hello good morning
hello
and battery first and I got friend
Michael free labadi
Michael Yentio.
Say the third point, automate your saving and pay yourself first, or they can be before standing order home. And ananka maybe say, Obi oye juma tianika daily physical cash. How can the person do a standing order like that?
It's a good one.
It's a very good one.
Yeah.
You talk a daily crana. I'm sure you have a bank account. So you talk a weekly or bank account. You talk a monthly or bank account. And ninya so ni bank account they may advise say be a bank account. Now you talk a daily or there two. Now I understand order and say e be aboso me bia no. Monti si. Say the be a ne daily way na original na e be boa no. Na boso me no so a e te e dey akoye ni investment and I say ni savings or boso dey. And see the key thing is he must have a bank account. I will say all bank account. Say the be a sikana original or the betutum na aboano na bosome no yate e da koto baby I will say edit.
Okay. This one says hello CJ, please I have a friend who is working at Legon. He does agric. I don't know what aspects of agric he does, but he's been working for 8 months but hasn't been paid. Please, should he stop and move on?
Very, very difficult. I don't know why he hasn't been paid. Maybe a person or the superiors because I say, is there a challenge?
Yeah.
And how soon is that challenge going to be resolved? And until say how soon it be resolved, no. You and then you can also not keep working at a place in Tioka. More like you are working for free.
Yeah.
And say the Ghana economy or be in Hobbit Macasa or Koejuma, Nescabe and Crown and the Befaka Koejuma. And see also in the superiors Ekasa say patch problem be or na problem or how soon you will resolve it. Yes, I dare me to know for say he should also be looking elsewhere. He shouldn't quit, but he should look elsewhere. On share Juma, say be ya onye Juma a more sustainable. Obit me jai akoye.
Regina Race, boy, I say CJ, thanks so much for the education you are offering free of charge. Obi so send a similar message say I don't know and I send ko food tiaka pa na ko mbeje sa ni medie we say before the when tiaka ohun so mfaso but then Adom 6.3 FM Reboot Your Life 2022 series the air free. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your first and I got a friend?
CJ Napom today.
Namad me first and you got a friend.
A friend of Musumro Damabe.
Yes, you.
CJ, no, can be say you should have a personal budget. Now, all the Africa and America, Ghana, no, family system now, practicing, extended family system. Who now for Sibiaba, who personal budget too. You have to live within that budget. But who honebia, who near biaba, or cousin biaba, you say anopedia, we students here, 1 year admission was local school. Why your budget too? But I know Casa and pass of at least I was someone bibi kakra at the mano. And this we have personal budget here. How do you manage it? Because and yet there Obi Baba say buano. And now it can be anything. Maintenance, we have personal budget now. How do you manage that personal budget?
A very good question, and I do it. Miss me a Ghana and Mete Ghana, and I understand how Ghana system it is. Into me budget no, me will line be a matron miscellaneous, and no any boss me be an echo. Into me 200 cities be a edaho. Into me 3 months, 4 months. Now issue be my. Sometimes it can build up to about 800 cities. Nti say issue ba
na say wo be 2 months 3 months na offer sibia emfrel
nyamiadum
ana abusuani bia emfrel so
nyamiadum if from
am ultimate etia be busu me 9 800 Ghana cedis
nyamiadum sometimes quite make 5
abusuan for no mo ye
enti de bia no oye budget
I wanna dey bia I wanna on daily basis o de bia de bia bi ko
enti because of say baby a free no won't mean you any cry no you also have to make room into your budget you make room for sanya man say miscellaneous and I say unexpected calls ebeba no say 100 cities so say they were holding bit me bia no and sometimes to so also it me kind of creature ho and ebusia for say my holding intimi ndrusi the bit me dru ni say the be ya
hono komo no wono obi wo ha bia ebusia for no nim ne level status a wadru into no say asoma si de e friend akane ko benya bi de aman e bia mba friend no so no na ebi ni ho but ontimi nkan kire mo say ebi ni ho na wagema anu yi so man be 3 days mbetimi nkan ana man be say mbetimi nkan na fi pressure na eden abeda no so
a family system and I think say is also be atimi na busia for tenase na mo ka say because a brand na yi na airborne until once you are able to come clean with your family and it's me boy CJ.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, CJ.
Your first another friend.
Oh, do you feel cophobia?
Okay, I'm for Shapa.
I feel committed to you. I feel say now I'm ordaining.
Ami. Yes, okay.
No, CJ, you don't must say. Me, Yamodi Achas, CJ. I feel yes. Yes, I do my phone. In near my year, Munchayan. Some of the best support to you. Now, politicians in India, man, I yard so crass and yes, Ramo. No, we are doing my chia, but Simon said, near my big thing. Near from more who brandy, I have friend to me inquiring. Near your my chia, yes, in few more. It miss me, and last friends to me, so you'll be now with the jar. Yeah, Africa for you. Yeah, plenty of markets, yeah, Obi wa wodi jame ye example kita be 1000 Ghana cedis di dija. Ubono wakoko firi ade be 2000. 1000 yimu na baba be tua sa 2000 you. Na wa hwete wo ye se be na be tumi again bibi na wo de aye bibi. So ahu. Enti so media me pese me ka ye nhwe se anya mani nyina. Ye hwe ni ye ni ye be ma ye tumi atumpon afi. Ya mi shira ye na amen.
And point number 2, check your spending habits.
Very, very important. And
check. Auntie Grace, check your spending habits. We get 1,000 Ghana now uncle free idea 2,000.
How are you going
it
to
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. And you know, I'll see a share and your business and salaried workers on pass and the bosom yaki to 3,000. Now okoje phone something as basic as phone 8,000. I mean, I say okay, can 1 or 2 boomer and Nancy be any.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your first and I got a friend?
Oh, CD. But one, but you're
why?
Oh, make now, son.
Doing now, credit in their call, and Tikata. Why?
May say, a Juma may drive you in every week. Maybe out. Every week we are on mommy, if anything, 500. But this can end so my wife on mommy. This can
every week be a 500 Ghana cedis. That's a bosomeno 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And so we a driver.
Me driver be.
What worry?
My mommy.
Oh, mommy, you know.
Yes.
If you are mutimuno, mamma, they are now rented.
Be me rent it.
Or rent it.
And say I two. Only I got 220.
Oh, you don't need Juma.
Not on the but. To say an Yaman, I basa.
And you know, bills.
The wolf was a semi money study, my castle. Mean to me,
2,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Yeah.
One who bet bills in prepaid gas and any cacao. Yeah. Okay. Victor.
CG. Me say the pa. I think
2,000 Ghana cedis.
2,000 cedis.
Oh, mammy, you know.
Oh, mammy, no. And so, obviously, no. I will say it's nasty. Near she say, DNA, oye. Oh, mammy, fine. But the man, was so maybe an send or spend on the light bill saying, the gas saying, so that we are able to know exactly what he's spending the money on. So, I can say, a vague, a open.
Yeah.
I didn't answer. So, until say we put pen to paper. They make message say on non-trotro.
It be cry answering. Bosomeno out of 2,000, it be 800 and 900 and 1,000 and not spend the crowd with fee. It be cry become no. Now be 700 of Canada and out in this spending.
And you might ujaya and harding.
Yeah, ujaya and harding. I love that.
Intimate I make say, oh. Obuha also now they won't say a beji any kakra me got moving pick and I am so debi. So salary no a bit me work moving pick once a month or twice a month. Na harding and distort your savings plan, your objectives towards investment. I don't have a problem. Oh, send me once a while. Me I should say we are on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And sharing some make can that should be obisha moving because hey and you know I say I'll say me my uncle moving pick. Obey them me moving pick once a while. But that is because this month I can afford moving pick. So I go. And me case men journey. Name no so jai say boa. Oh na say you be o salary. E bit me nako. And I say income. E bit me nako moving pick every day.
Yeah.
And hard.
Yeah.
But obi won so intimi fa no ko once cry. Inti no o hwe wo ho na wa bo bra. The be my boss o ka say you eat what your income dictates, not your appetite. Into no share on no why you can
the other time na meet man of God be and I can say what is pursuing you determines your speed.
Exactly.
What is pursuing you determines your speed. Near ediwachino near etata no and eto mrika obetru.
Exactly.
Say akoko na etawa o timi kra nante akoko de. Na say jata na sebo na etawa opabo life.
Yeah, as resem your school secondary school back in the day Prempeh College na ya na ho baako. Oye ne fie kakra ho. Into oye obi a oye bone kra na papa say o punishment say vacation we go UK no so.
Je?
Enti obi say no
as the punishment
say we do go UK no so. Na me na mfo no Ghana na nyesa mrebe ho na me corner. So you catch your coat according to the opposite way.
Awana.
What I say?
Awana say you na so ne fa no UK. Awana. punishment. Oh, you make sure so you never call UK power one.
And
I commend them. I condemn UK. I'm going to more.
It's obvious to me no be a juma. I'm a money amaje around the same salary. But then so ebia na to say yeah can family pressure. Ebia no family pressure be in so. Ebia na or no or science nya sika free every month. Minimum for still na they are on salary even though they are working. Omo papa mo da sit moka. And see so you look at your income. The bound same no. Say oh papa de be kan ho and say your income on the account. But if you back out there, then you work with what you have.
Victor, near maybe we on a daily basis. I think sika pa
data.
Thank you. Data.
And I've had, I mean, like I said, me Kasawa churches and I've had people. Sometimes you talk to people, and I'm amazed. Say, and crass, some of them are in school, a bit more school, and they spend as much as 30 cedis on data a day or two.
30 cedis
on data.
On data.
And I'm saying, are you serious? I said, big boss. I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Twitter, and I'm saying, okay. Anyway, wow, name dear, baby, I'll call your embody dear. Jai. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, and you are selling, you are actively engaged in
business,
something. This guy, bro, no problem. But
I shall move maybe it's my like Karumu.
But if you are there just for the fun, and it's putting a dent on your pocket. A mouth pocket or bottom home trainer there. Minia, wow. It won't help. So you look at all of these, and some of these things, one share all your budget are. Say I sleep on fanka home. But that is why I make a budget and so your apps on Play Store.
Yeah.
Wait to download it. Now, what Toby be no about him. It's a many calculate amount. No who they were spending and no who at the crop potting or spending is kind of on.
Okay.
So that you can keep.
So
track.
There's an app. About your app, Ben.
A lot of apps.
Download the app.
Let me give you what I use.
My use so download this app.
Me you see
app. Beto bia no near bashim. Boso me so.
Me dey a friend budget. To say $sign B and piggy bank a blue background a blue. We na me you see personal budget. And see no download there. Bibia autobia and a phone. The bia so bia with your phone.
Yeah.
In total adena no what you kakra bi no abashim. The bia data 30 cedis no abashim. It's supposed to mean no other calculate 200 cedis no abashim. It's a calculate bibia ma no hu. Say way and I'm spending musica on.
Okay. Kwajo minyana nka ye kwa kopembe 12 o'clock. Nanka yetimi atwen komo. Aisha me call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, CJ.
And Pastor Frost and Akasa friend.
Pastor from Islam, free tema.
Islam.
Yeah.
Ain't you?
CJ, I'm afraid that my boy on combo. The master so. Okay, for my first point, I think this program here is by every boy and the politicians, MTT and this, they won't help us at all. Because I do my start January like this. June. I think I start saying April, May, June. No, I'm on for a refit me back. Oh, my baby, my man dog. Let me move on with the old life. But say Chiamuda, you could do June, July, August, or I think you'll be able to, achieve what we want to. Because you see, they had draw budget is now the market they had draw the area. But going forward, no. But always, it's the answer pressure woman. Oh, come on. We'll do it, inshallah.
Islam, thank you very much. Okay. Victor, the comment on Facebook, Michael Amane or say CJ, please don't host the politicians on this platform again. We like what you are doing now. And for Isaac Abeka, CJ, what a wonderful program. I love it. I'm watching you live from Italy. The guy is very good. And that's Victor. Yeah. William Adom, a very interesting program. We need more of these types of programs. CJ, please, the name of the app again. App, no? Budget. Budget.
Just type budget in on Play Store.
Yeah.
You get a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Paulina Amevo, I say, good morning, CJ. You have been a blessing to us this morning. Hope to change my habits this year. Although I earn a little over 800 Ghana cedis a month, I can't save a peso. I'm married with 3 kids. Paulina Amevo. And also,
yeah, Paulina, good. It's good that you have a realization.
Yeah.
And just start putting pen to paper. It will give you a clearer idea. Budgeting is not always to put money aside. It's to give you a sense of where you are. Say, and then sometimes if you can relax it, you feel say we are comfortable. But your budgeting, you say, and I will say me home. I will say me bomb home. Say, you man me ya. I didn't me ton. I will say me ton more. Say, career na me pursue. I need to upgrade myself. I need to go to school. I went to Ghana Stock Exchange because I felt I deserved better than I was getting.
Yeah.
It's because Ghana Stock Exchange, I'm calling courses. Even though I had done my MBA, but a lot of people didn't do it. So me, and then companies started calling me. So okay, so you have the license to be a licensed investment advisor.
Yeah.
So can we have a talk? So I was showing okay, I deserve better than I'm getting. I was saying more. What can I do? What system name? Edena air qua if me ede value abeka me ho. Now na ama value abeka ho. It is the first step say obe realize say I need to do something. And the only way you can realize is when you do your budget. No one baby awo. Say hana me jina.
Victor, rent ya dia ekunyen pa. For ubia ono anka sometimes see ni dan.
Yeah.
How do we plan towards rent? Because if you kromo ya betan kran ha. Yetete amount for if you money on my dime rent 2 years in 2 years solid well uchi ya no so imagine 1 year. How do we plan?
A hard dream plan and it's one of the things that I also write on. Me obia nyame adom mitimi is a me de intem, but unfortunately said okay if you go for na yaba me me de okumase nti my bank kan nti even though me dan okumase no in kan ha de me rent, and it's very, very difficult combining rent and building because utia rent now also has statistical aside to build. One of the key things I make catch on more muti and say start early, especially if you don't have a family. Or more and start a family, no, those who have started work start early, and that's what I did. By 29, I had moved into my own house. By the age of 29, and so started earlier because I only a lot of responsibilities. No, you are able to put money aside. You are able to go faster than obey your responsibilities. And if you have responsibilities, it doesn't mean you can't do it. Again, you go back to your objectives. Say, I've set goals for myself. Maybe I would a bit take it longer than obia on worry and that's obia onima. But at the end of the day, you get there. You have to start. You cannot keep paying rent because there's no ownership for rent ever. If you're a beer who say they will rent the MFA into the it won't happen. NC. Start making plans.
Okay.
Have that objective. Say, I want to build my own house. So you can start with the land and then you can start gradually. And building, I mean, I've built before, so I know. Building is painful. It's painful.
Enough.
And I didn't say I'm ranting and mama one pen, especially the young people. Didn't say one pen and say, oh, see that, yeah, and you can't show off. Won't mean can say my thought cement into me try that to Snapchat and I will try that to Facebook.
And it's a done where we
exactly. Until but auto iPhone, they always make jam room, no chat now be on so what iPhone. Auto watch be able to chat no be. But I am men D and which dream who say in the next 10 years, how do I want my life to be? Me ma me and I say me kuno and fa na pesi etna. Say na pesi asetna mu ye. Until you think about all these things and then it encourages you to build. Yeah.
Victor.
Jim
yenda Victor Tando ase but ordinance ma to twa to crowd be to ja and pe ma true ma tre yesu ne ma bebre afi kwan bia so ye bedi. I mean, I think that it boils down to discipline. Discipline, no.
Discipline.
Because sometimes you move in your trust. Now you share maybe a sikano be a leaky fire. Person personal. To say be they or hold it. Say a cop.
Ana they say a cost I am baby.
A cop.
A cost I am. Inti Ana I mean is the first thing is to start discipline in the even though make me say me mayachi.
Yeah.
There are some months I may fall short. Discipline the area. Then so udi here and I say okwa huchimu and so area. So discipline ho pa.
Sounds so na huchire so
gende. So pa.
Huchire nyende.
Inti area there na ope. You ask yourself, say, what kind of heart do I want? You have to decide. Then I pay because said a buy way, you need money. Whatever you do, you need money. Until you have to make money, you have to look money, you have to find money. A crime bands na obet me anyeska. It won't happen overnight. En preocupe. En kakra. En pimpi is one mistake I say when you want to invest, or not say kind investment. Ana nipa be bre Adrian say, oh, Mr. Say now or china meet my Debbie. It doesn't happen that way. You give yourself time. In kakra. Nini say you make the step. The discipline will come with the consistency. The bia make say investment and I say so udi pa enyuma mienu pa na here. Consistency anytime. Consistency anytime. Say obey repeatedly kakra. Obia or save and also invest 100 cedis a month. Sa 10 years no better than obia or invest 10,000 no akoda. Be man 5 years no be 10,000. But if you are consistent with 100 cedis, 200 cedis a month.
Consistency anytime. Ochina on the series. Reboot ya ochina. Yeah, kasa for time management tomorrow.
Okay.
And no come on.
Meti pa.
Kasa for time management.
It's the chat one say.
Yeah.
Everybody year 2022 you have to watch your finances. It's and say a boy, you need money. Bibia o yebia no uhieska. And so yeah de na uniska it can be extremely frustrating. Whatever you do in this life, you need money to do it. And money, to make money, you have to be deliberate. And what happened? So the media can in at the earlier part of the show, no. We plan for nothing, but we hope for everything.
Yeah.
2022, Mr. Chairman, yen sa adeno. Yen deliberate. Yen shada and fancy was say na me pese me sika sem eye. Na yen ejuma towards it. Let's work towards how we want our finances to be. And nyame kan yen ho ide. Me sure say 2022 December beba no. Ni yen ska bibia ye de
Amen. Amanfo bisa. John Mensa, CJ, where did you find this man? In fact, this man is good. Please, I want his number. I want bisa number the ABB. I no be pay futu bi. Nina ka kwan fa so the boy tie for no but of our number no tuja and maybe our juma.
Okay. My number ni 050 153 4416. 050 153 4416. Me ejuma EDC Investments Limited. Inti obi a oti bia opese o ye investments na ode ba me ho a enye bad cra. So ye investment nko ade a wait me about EDC Investments Limited. E ho na me ejuma. Oba so ye no be din komo na ya hwe ekwan a ye be fa so ye betimi aboa.
Full name of EDC Ecobank
Development Corporation. Yeah. A member of the Ecobank Group. Say your Ecobank building, Ecobank head office.
Okay.
We are on the second floor, Ridge Hona. Okay.
Victor, my menu was and we are going to do this again.
Thank you.
I feel no corner we and quarterly. Quarterly and you know, I mean middle of the year. That's why you be on telephone to me. It's me but then my trainer Bibre.
That's
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having
me. God bless you.